Good, happy Wednesday evening, March 30th, 2022. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Wednesday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's get started right now. First up, Biden receive second booster as he presses Congress to pass virus funds. President Joe Biden called on Congress to pass billions of dollars in additional funding to fight the COVID-19 pandemic on Wednesday as he received a second booster dose of the Pfizer vaccine a day after federal regulators approved a fourth shot for those age 50 and older. Comedian Chris Rock set to take stage in Boston for the first time since Oscar incident. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Limu! We gotta help people customize and save!
Jen, it absolutely is, and right now Boston's theater district is really buzzing with a lot of media from all over the country. Everybody wants to know what Chris Rock is going to say tonight. That, of course, if he says anything at all regarding that infamous slap. He has 6 shows here over the next 3 days at the Wilbur Theater. You see it right there. Sold out, all of them. Photography is not allowed inside. In fact, people will be required to put their phones in special pouches to restrict them from using them during the show. This, of course, is Chris Rock's first appearance since he was slapped by actor Will Smith Sunday night at the Oscars after Rock made a joke about Smith's wife. Smith has since apologized to the comedian on social media, but we haven't heard yet from Chris Rock. That's what a lot of people are wondering if that's going to happen tonight. Now, the only place you can find tickets right now is on third-party sites. I just checked on StubHub. If you want to go to the first show tonight at 7:30, that's going to cost you $900 a ticket. And the second show tonight at 10 o'clock, tickets starting at about $450. Ouch. Reporting live in Boston tonight, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Third card skimming device found in Manchester, police say. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Limu! We gotta help people customize and save!
Okay, that's not the video we wanted. Investigators look for a suspect person of interest in connection with the first device. A third credit card skimming device was found in Manchester on Wednesday morning as investigators announced they were looking for an additional person of interest in connection with a similar device found last week. The third device was found at a card terminal inside a 7-Eleven store on Maple Street around 8:30 a.m. A customer found the skimmer while making a purchase and told a clerk, police said. Thieves can use skimming devices to steal credit card and debit card information. Investigators said there is no information about who put the skimmer device in the store or how long it was there. The second device was found at a register inside a different 7-Eleven store on Beach Street on Monday, police said. March 23rd, one skimmer was found at a Walmart store on Gold Street. March 28th, one skimmer was found on a 7-Eleven store on Beach Street. And March 30th, one skimmer was found at a 7-Eleven on Maple Street. Meanwhile, police announced Wednesday that they are looking for a person of interest in connection with the placement of a skimming device at a register inside a Walmart on Gold Street on March 23rd. Take a look at these photos. If you recognize either of those two men, call Manchester Police. Police said the person of interest seen in a surveillance image with a shopping cart was seen with a man who might have been responsible for plating the device. Manchester Police are asking store owners to check their credit card scanners every day to ensure a foreign device has not been put in place. Shoppers are also asked to check their bank accounts regularly for suspicious activity. Anyone with information about the skimmers should call their financial institutions and then Manchester Police at 603-668-8711. Bicyclists facing negligent homicide charge and death of pedestrian in Manchester. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Here's a song about a brawny paper towel. Stand tall, tear small, and stop the waste. Let's save more towels. It's not too late. From a fish stick to a dipstick.
Breaking news now on a bicycle crash that killed a pedestrian in Manchester. That cyclist now faces a charge of negligent homicide. Investigators say a 69-year-old man was trying to cross Elm Street last May when Eric Earl rode into the crosswalk and collided with the man. The pedestrian died from his injuries.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Sentencing of Keene man involved in Capitol riot scheduled for Monday. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
My story is not impossible because I am possible. I'm Ellie Goldstein.
These pictures show Jason Riddle at the Capitol the day of the riot, January 6, 2021. There are also pictures of him holding a bottle of wine taken from the Senate parliamentarian's office and a book that in their filing, the defense admits he stole. Riddle also admits that he was part of the mob that stormed the Capitol, but the defense says that he was not urging others to act and remained a passive observer, something the U.S. Attorney's Office disputes. Riddle is pleading guilty to one count of theft of government property and one count of parading, demonstrating, or picketing in the Capitol building. The U.S. Attorney's Office is asking that Riddle be sentenced to 90 days, along with probation, community service, and $754 in restitution. Riddle's participation in the riot that succeeded in halting the congressional certifications, combined with his theft of government property, his lack of remorse, and his attempt to benefit from his involvement in the riot, renders a sentence of incarceration both necessary and appropriate. The defense agrees with the community service and restitution, but is asking that Riddle be sentenced to 30 months probation, calling that sufficient but not greater than necessary, noting that Riddle has addressed long-standing issues with alcohol and has remained employed since his arrest.
The defense also noted that Riddle is a veteran, adding that the court has sentenced defendants convicted in similar cases to probation. But the prosecution calls Riddle's actions more serious, going on to say general deterrence weighs in favor of incarceration. Again, sentencing set for Monday. In the studio, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Bruce Willis stepping away from movie career aimed health battle. Actor Bruce Willis is stepping away from his decades-long career in Hollywood as he is battling a health challenge, his family announced Wednesday. And that does it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great evening. Good night and goodbye.